Sussex Police have had a Bolco helicopter here since 1990, and after a lengthy evaluation process, they decided to replace the Bolco with the MD902 Explorer. About 25% of the work we do is for Sussex Ambulance Service, and as you know, we carry a paramedic with us at all times. Patient care is much better in the Explorer than it was with the Bolco. Obviously the Bolco, we loaded patients through clamshell doors at the back, whereas in the Explorer we get them in through the left-hand side door onto a stretcher which tilts and turns. For police work, of course, we have the FLIR pod. FLIR stands for Forward Looking Infrared, which contains the thermal cameras. People have probably seen pictures in police camera action programs like that. We also have a vehicle tracking device. As you may know, you can buy equipment which you can attach to your car, which, if it is stolen, will activate a signal that we can home onto from the helicopter. One of the major improvements is in single engine performance on this aircraft. In the unlikely event that we were to lose an engine, these Pratt & Whitney engines will provide safe performance even to helipad landing sites, right up to the maximum wall-up weight of the aircraft. The helicopter was designed by McDonnell Douglas Helicopters, the company, of course, which makes the Apache, and the rotor head uses the same technology as in the Apache rotor head, which makes it very manoeuvrable indeed. The most noticeable difference about the helicopter, of course, is that it doesn't have a tail rotor. The NOTAR fan at the back end of the fuselage blows the air down the tail boom. 70% of it is blown out of these slots which run the full length of the tail boom. This blown air, combined with the main rotor downwash, creates a sideways couple which counteracts the torque reaction from the rotor head. The other 30% is ducted out here, and this is controlled by the pilot's pedals in the cockpit. As I come towards the crowd now, I'm pulling maximum power, accelerating up to maximum speed, which in this case is 140 knots. Having gone past the crowd line, into a right-hand turn to come round and face the crowd in the hover at 100 feet. And now demonstrating the spot turn capability with the NOTAR. Even though there's no tail rotor, this new NOTAR arrangement gives superb control in the hover. Either to the left or to the right. There is no restriction on the rate of turn. As you can see, it behaves very well. To the right and now to the left. Back to the hover. The helicopter has loads of power in reserve. So we're going vertically now up to 600 feet, pulling maximum torque now, straight up. As we get to 600 feet, nosing over, vertical, turning to the right, now running along the crowd line, watching the torque as we go, pulling maximum torque as we level out, easing the stick back. The difference between the NOTAR-equipped helicopter and one with a tail rotor is that there is a superb response as you go around the top of a wing over or pedal turn. The NOTAR pedals give superb thrust at the top to push you around. Watching the torque as we pull out. As we start to achieve level flight at 100 feet, accelerating now, pulling maximum torque. Looking for 100 knots before pulling up again. This time going to 500 feet, leveling off into the hover before rolling over and pulling through. Again watching the torque as we start the pull out, making sure we're safe at all times. Pulling maximum torque. Again looking for 100 feet for the final pedal turn, pulling up to 500 feet, and the aircraft behaves beautifully with the semi-rigid rotor head. This time pulling up, starting a pedal turn to the left and continuing all the way around. Diving to 100 feet, continuing the turn around to the left. For a final bow.